Hi, this is Scott Von Heldt, musician, author, and owner of HolisticMusician.com. And I wanted to take a few minutes just to tell you a little bit about this fundraising campaign that we have going on and how you can help us to spread the healing power of sound. Now, from a really early young age, I knew that music had a real spiritual component. It really moved my spirit in such a way that I really wanted to understand why. So I really dove into studying the metaphysics of music, how frequency affects the body, what makes me like Pantera and somebody else like Pavarotti. Those types of things really burned through my mind. So as I had these questions, I would research the best that I could through spiritual life, through inquiry into other aspects of spirituality, but also into just my musical experience. As my experience as a musician grew, my experiences playing with other musicians and learning from them and being exposed to different types of music and branching off in different directions based on those influences all led me to really grow and understand a pretty large wealth of knowledge about how music and sound affect the body. And in 2008 I released a book called Mind Over Metal, The Musician's Guide to Mental Mastery, using a lot of heavy metal puns and things from my world and my genre. But really it's a guidebook for any creative individual, anybody that's really looking to expand their creativity or to look at ways that they might be able to approach something from a different angle. I was very much inspired by Bruce Lee's art of Jeet Kune Do, which is a martial art that I studied for many years. And you know, Bruce Lee took a little bit from each martial art that was out there at the time. You know, a little bit of Chinese boxing, a little American boxing, a little Taekwondo, a little Jiu-Jitsu, a little Kung Fu, and would use whatever was adaptable for that moment, whether it was in combat or sparring or a movie, whatever would be effective in that moment, that's what he would pull out of the trick bag and use. And I was really inspired by that. I really started to look at how maybe I could add some cellos to my 7-string guitar stuff, or maybe I could add some of this world element and things like that. It really expanded my creativity. Well, in about 2002, I moved to Los Angeles from Ohio and was working with a couple of different projects here, and I discovered the work of Hazrat Inayat Khan, a master musician and Sufi mystic from India, and I discovered this book, The Mysticism of Sound and Music. And I'm flipping through it and I open it and I read this passage that we all have our own note within the symphony of the universe. And I was really struck by that. And I thought, well, this is really how I feel, and this is really something that I really aspire to help others to feel and experience. And needless to say, it dove me more into his work, into his teachings, and what is the Sufi message and all that. And over the course of the next few months, I found myself an instructor and found myself taking the path of initiation into the Sufi order. And 10, 12 years later, here I am spreading that message as well as a teacher and a healer for the Sufi order, the Inayati order in particular here in the West. So with that being said, Holistic Musician was created to really help use all of this culmination of understanding, from mysticism of sound to the metaphysics of sound to the healing capability of sound to just the enjoyment and just the fulfillment of our daily tasks with the aid of something beautiful and artful and spiritually uplifting as music. And I created Holistic Musician a few years ago when I got off the road from probably my most cherished gig and definitely my biggest gig ever, as the lead guitarist for Brian Head Welch of Korn. And I got off the road, I had a child, and I really just focused my attention and intention on how can I take this music that I'm working on, this heavy music, and use it in a powerful and positive way. And so that's been my goal, and that's been something that I've been working on, and it culminated in the creation of Holistic Musician, a place where I have lots of rich content. There's video, there's podcasts, there's articles, countless articles and blogs about a lot of different topics, a lot of things about production, getting a certain tone, to touring, to health and well-being, a lot of different things there. And that's another whole aspect of what Holistic Musician is about. It's about being whole in mind, body, and spirit as we approach whatever it is that we are expressing in life. And I feel that we do all have that divine note. within the symphony of the universe. We do all have our own special note, and I really want to help you find that note for yourself and express it loudly and fully. And that's what Holistic Musician is. So with your help, with your donations, we can expand that. We can reach out to more people with our services, with our healing services, with our individual private session work, with events and speaking engagements, lectures and things like that, where I can share both the message of sound healing and also the Sufi message, and share a lot about the metaphysics and the mysticism of sound. And then also the other side of that is we've created a whole web store and wellness store. We have a very successful Amazon store, we're building eBay up, and we're building our own website up, and we're offering products like singing bowls, chimes, yoga mats, meditation aids, meditation cushions, things of that nature, some holistic wellness products like some herbal teas and some herbal supplements and things like that, all geared towards things that would help you in your creative journey, that are going to help you to achieve success in your life, to help you overcome fatigue, depression, anxiety, all the different things that might hold you back from being your best, be it creatively or just personally. And we're really dedicated to helping you be your best and really helping you resonate at your highest frequency. That's really what it's all about here. So I encourage you to take a few minutes and look at our fundraiser campaign. Go to the website, peruse, spend a little time there, and if you get some value out of it or you see something that you like, share it with a friend. And if you can, drop a few bucks, help us out. And if you can't, that's okay. Just spread the word and continue to pray for us. Let people know that we are using the power of sound in a very different way. We're really focused on teaching people how to use it in a healing capacity, how to teach others musicians and creative people, how to use their intention and realign their intention with their divine purpose and to express that. And what a rich world of music we'll have if we can teach a younger generation to have that kind of passion and to really have that kind of connection of spirit with music that is very much lost in a lot of the music that's popular today.